I was wrong. If it's not Seth, it's not Ray, it's not Brock, and it can't be the American Nightmare, then I guess I'm gonna have to do the worst. I might have to acknowledge the tribal chief. To you, my tribal chief.
Welcome back to Homies in the Hallway, a podcast for stoners and stonettes where we smoke, toke, and poke fun of the world one puff at a time. I am one of your hosts, Sixto.
I'm John.
And I'm Obito.
Man, this is episode 53. Wow. And guess what we just finished watching over the weekend, boys?
WrestleMania.
And it was actually a pretty good one. I thought I actually had a better time than I thought I was going to.
Yeah,
Me personally.
I can see that man. It surpassed any of the expectations I had.
Yeah.
Especially night one. Shout out to anyone that was on night one.
Shout out to night one. And you know what? Speaking of like nights, I'd say between night one and night two, which one do you think is better? Your favorite?
This is
You
a
know
class
what it
vote.
is.
This is a class vote.
It's a class vote. It's clearly night one. Night one literally takes
blew
it.
it out of the water.
Yeah, they only really had one match that wasn't good, and that was the first one. The rest were actually good.
Overall, what did you think of the theme, the sets,
Of the WrestleMania total?
WrestleMania, like the actual pay-per-view, the venue? What'd you think?
I thought it was good.
Real quick, sorry.
Go ahead.
But I'm so disappointed we didn't see L.A. Night.
Yeah. How do you have WrestleMania in LA and you don't have LA Night?
That was super disappointing. I was like,
Damn.
man, he should have won the Andre the Giant.
That, or at the very least, it's the Mr. Shino Mac. I thought it was gonna be LA facing Miz.
That would have been good.
You know?
That would have really put him over.
And then we wouldn't have got that was clearly Vince McMahon idea. Just put my son out there.
That's what people are saying. The night one was all Triple H. Night two was Vince. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, they really put some poo-poo on TV, dog. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? Let's run through the nights as we can, you know?
Yeah, let's definitely do that. But before we even start, remember this is a podcast for stoners and stonettes. So whatever you're smoking or whatever you're eating or whatever you're consuming your THC, thank you for doing it with us. You know?
I took 2 before going to church yesterday.
No way.
They kept me relatively, like...
Oh, the
the
gummies?
ones that she gave you?
I would relatively bored or trying to kill time by doing something. Right there, I literally just focused. I flew.
Wow.
Were you actually paying attention to the sermon and all that, or?
I understood what was happening
How'd
and
you get?
what pieces what's happening, but
How'd you get? Like just baked
What?
or
What?
like how high did you get?
and I mean it wasn't like a crazy
Was it
high,
crazy?
but it was more like the CBD kicked in and
Okay.
it was all relaxed.
It was just like
Yeah.
okay. I like
There's a lot of people. You still could ended at 1:30. I was like, man, dude, I had to park. You know where the white vans be over there?
Mm.
That's that. In the back.
Oh, because Palm Sunday.
Yeah,
All
that was
three
a
of
big
us
one.
take a cheers together, or
A quick cheers, geese.
Quick cheers, keys.
Hold on, let me get
Shout out
this,
church.
uh,
Shout out Holy Week.
Wow.
I'm just missing
Jesus.
everything.
Shout out to all my Catholics out there.
You're over there. You're nervous.
I'm
What's
a
going on
little
there?
nervous, man.
I think he was a little bit nervous because, as you'll see in the beginning, Mr. Man picked wrong, man.
Yeah, he picked
Cody wrong.
And we
yeah.
have video evidence of it because in the last podcast he said it. So
Okay, well, look here, guys.
you did say wave to your future self and be like, "You fucking loser."
Alright, well, look. For you guys who you guys are listening and don't know what's going on, pretty much for the main event of WrestleMania, which of course is Roman versus Cody, we had to bet. Not a bet. We're just seeing who you think would win, and these two picked the Tribal Chief, and I thought Cody was gonna win. If you know the results, clearly Roman won, and yeah. I'm a loser.
Jeez.
But what do you guys think? You think he'll get? You know, we'll talk about that match when we get there. We'll talk about that match when we get there.
Well, how about the hit? Like,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You gotta torch that.
Torch it.
You want me to torch it for you, and then like, you
Torch
get it on there.
I got it.
Only you can prevent a forest fire.
Do you think so?
I mean, like if you're the one that starts it, you should definitely turn it off.
I don't know.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? Like back in my childhood, we're a couple years apart. There was a lot of commercials for God Milk. Older. When's the last time you saw a commercial for God Milk?
No, it's not a thing anymore. It's not.
Right? Like they were pushing that so hard. Like why? Lechita.
Bro, the whole like fact that like everything's streaming channels and there's not like unless you're like really struggling, then you're like watching like the basic channels. But barely anyone's watching that anymore. You know? It's burning, Doug. You should probably take that.
Alright, winner.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Ooh. Wow. Alright, night one is what? You got it right there. Just a little sip.
Oh, so for night one, first match was Austin Theory versus John Cena.
Oh. Are we gonna do a 1 out of 10 for each match?
1 out of 5.
1 out of 5? That yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You can answer.
I'm gonna give it
I'm gonna give it a 2 because it really wasn't all that. It was a 2.
And I actually didn't watch it, but seeing how you guys are describing it,
definitely wasn't satisfied.
A little bit.
It did nothing for both. Is what's the problem.
At the end of the day, and then in realizing how many people were off the show, Johnny Gargano, he was still an elimination chamber. Why was he nowhere
near
to be found at Mania? There were some big names.
He was a stand and deliver, but that's NXT.
There was some big names that had nothing to do with this WrestleMania at all.
Yeah, but Shane really did not need to be there at all.
Dude, him was just out of nowhere.
That was just
if you're gonna bring back a legend, all right, give him
someone wasn't cheap. And isn't gonna tear a quad.
Yeah, like Pat McAfee, but I mean, he was Pat McAfee and Shane.
No, I don't know. It's not as big as WrestleMania could be, you know.
Yeah,
it's with those spots is what I mean. Not the whole show, but those spots.
In particular, yeah.
It's like guys, surprise! Someone you just saw a couple months ago. It's like, alright, whatever. It's not really a surprise. We just saw Pat McAfee in the last pay-per-view.
Yeah, we just seen him at the Rumble.
Aside from that, though, Austin versus Cena. What you got it?
Yeah, solid. Just a 2, because it really did nothing for me. It could have been a Raw match.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Brock versus Almost.
I'll give it a 2.
Yeah.
Fuck that match.
That was surprising too. I start with that stinker.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes, okay, it didn't really feel like a battle, you know.
You're not wrong.
It just felt like Theory running around him, getting his shots, until John Cena fired up like the old school wrestler that he is, did his 3 moves of doom, and then just lost somehow.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd. Fucking old man with a bald spot.
Yeah, it's way more prevalent now.
Alrighty, so next match is Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus versus Damage Control.
Was it really?
Was it the second match? Or was it the...
No, it was the men's tag team.
Oh yeah, Braun Strowman, Ricochet versus
5 out of 5.
That match was fantastic.
That was really good.
These men, they put on their working boots, and boy, did they show.
I'm saying, if you were to see the Viking Raiders and not be a regular fan, and you could see the way they could move, you're like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Because one of them did a moonsault off the top rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, for big men, they could move like a motherfucker.
Some good stuff. And Ricochet was all fucking on fucking Venom that night, too.
Ricochet was on point. He also, I want to give a fucking shout out to my boy Chad Gable. Man, my boy fucking lifted up Braun Strowman like he was no.
No, yeah. That guy is a wrestler.
Yeah.
From the, professional wrestler. Not a sports entertainer. Alright. So the next... Oh, wait. Where do we rank that? 1 to 5?
I gave it a solid 5. That was a great match.
I gave it a 5.
I'd rewatch it and enjoy it again.
You know what? I don't know. I just feel like 5 out of 5, guys. That's straight S category right there. I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
I don't think you're a fan. No.
I just feel like if it's 5 out of 5, like I'm remembering some of the moves and stuff, but I can only really remember one.
I can remember.
But then again, we've gotten so many matches in the span of like the last 2 days, so it was a lot to calculate.
It was,
but it was definitely one of the better ones. Like for group performance, it was good.
Especially if you compare it to the counterpart the next day.
I think it had the weight to be on WrestleMania. You know?
Yeah.
But it was still, it's like, what are they fighting for?
That's the thing. If it was number one contender, okay, you know what? For that reason, I'm gonna go down a little level. It was 4 porque they really had no stipulation on the line. It was like number one contender. Okay, that makes sense. Boom, another level. But since it was technically just a match, I think I'm gonna go 4 out of 5.
Yeah, but should WrestleMania be like all title matches?
Not all title matches, but they should mean something, or either something, or they should be like the end of a rivalry or the beginning.
Because it's like 7 titles, no? In total.
So they have a lot.
I see. And then like a couple gimmick matches. That could be a WrestleMania.
Where.
But like, I mean gimmick like an Extreme Rules match or like a Hell in a Cell, otra vez.
See, I was always the fan when they had Money in the Bank at Mania. I really liked that.
That was really good.
You at least had 8 wrestlers who were gonna be on point. Yeah, and you knew the match was gonna be solid.
The spots were gonna be like.
Not to mention, like, they're guaranteed a match at any time, and they could have used it that same night if they wanted to.
Yeah.
And that's what was more exciting. It's like, oh, could he come out in this main event? Is he gonna save it? Most of them save it. A couple times they brought it out. Who knows? Let's head on to the next match, which is Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul.
4 out of 5.
Yeah. That dude. Shout out to Logan Paul. What a man.
He is an athlete. I'll give him that. He is an athlete.
He's a star in his own right. Yeah, maybe not a lot of people like him, but you gotta respect at least the effort.
He's putting in the effort, and I appreciate him for taking this wrestling serious, because he knows, like, especially after last night, because I'm sure like he was fucking hurt.
On his birthday, he loses.
Damn, it was his birthday.
I was like, well, hey.
At least he had a WrestleMania match. You know?
Yeah.
It's like getting nominated for an Oscar.
Here's my question. Do you think he resigns because he had a deal for a year and it just came up? Do you think he resigns?
I don't think so.
I think that's it. That's the end of his story right there.
At least for a bit. Because I feel like other stars could use the push.
You think something like KSI will be in there?
No, that was a fun surprise though.
Yeah.
We were just joking around.
I low-key had so naturally I'm like, what are the odds it's either Jake Paul or KSI? And then he's like, nah, whatever. And then, like, we forgot about it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then motherfucker was there.
Yeah, he got involved in the match, saving Logan Paul. And it was a fun spot. Seth pulls him onto the table. He crashes to the table. I was like, cool. I'm a big fan of KSI. I was like, this is how the worlds collide, you know?
I showed Mateo and he popped for it también.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Wow. That's crazy.
You want to see whose hair burns faster?
I do not, actually.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay. Man. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Do I feel like I just feel like, right, so what's Logan Paul doing? He's just trying to get a couple matches and he leaves? He's just here for the view, to get WWE views.
But I mean, you can say the same thing about Bad Bunny, and not a lot of people are saying it.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
You know?
I low-key thought he was going to be the one to come out to have a fight The Miz for the second night.
That would have been cool.
The second night. I would have had him over Shane, honestly.
Yeah.
At this point, it's just going to be a Shane shit show for the rest of the podcast.
No, for sure. We'll get back to that soon.
So, what's next?
What's next? We got...
After the men's was what?
Isn't it Ray?
No, I think
it's
after that then it was the women's.
It was the women's.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in terms of like entertaining, but it didn't really captivate my attention.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
But that's neither here nor there. It's more like I haven't really watched the women's division all like that, so I didn't know who to root for.
That's true. Same here.
I like the talent and I like the effort and I like all of it. So I'll give it a good 3 out of 5.
I think I'll agree with that. 3 out of 5.
Yeah, from what I was saying, the work was there. But I don't know. I don't really know. I haven't really been paying attention to
There was,
those.
there was some creative spots going on. I do remember saying that, like, oh, they're creative.
It was also cool seeing Trish because, like, man, she looks fantastic.
She had some honkus.
Honkus.
Shout out to Trish Stratus. You're a beautiful woman.
Shout out to you, beautiful. All right, easy now.
Whoa.
Jesus.
She has
calling on the show.
I didn't say that. That was you, boy. Hey.
Alrighty, boys. How about we get on to the next match, which is...
Ni sabes.
I think it might have been the rematch, though.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio.
In terms of theatrics and like both of them, their entrances,
Fantastic. Dude,
fucking
holy shit.
tremendous. You know what I mean? It really captured my attention and
Okay. I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The only thing that I just needed was like I just wanted to know at least like something with the end. I just wanted either to Dominic to realize like, hey, he's wrong, or I just want to know what's going forward with that. But either that or have Rey be like, all right, well, this is my last match. And if it is his last match, it's a great last match. But I don't think it is. So
I don't know. I think they're gonna keep a heel Dominic around for a bit. He's entertaining, but at the end, you think he's gonna be sipping hard now over Rhea because she has the title.
Ooh, I can see that.
And she's like, if you want me, you gotta get a title too. So he goes and I don't know. We'll see what that.
Did you watch the
Hall
whole
of
thing?
Do you think they kick him out for being a loser? I mean, he did lose his match.
Jesus.
You're not wrong, but they lost their match.
Okay, I can see that. Maybe they like make him like hey man, shoot together.
No, I mean Finn Balor lost his match, so
That's
he
true,
can
yeah,
say.
Bunch of fucking Marys, huh?
Damien wasn't even on the card.
He was a special extra, like the Captain Crunch or like the Frosted Toast
Solo.
Crunch. The little mascot that was out there when Ray came out.
Instead of it,
That shit was stupid. I'm fucking tired of ads, man.
Yeah, that's
TurboTax
or whatever.
Hey, don't plug them. I'm cutting that. I'm telling Jamie to cut that.
I'll
Jesus.
see with
You're
the
gonna
match. I wish que, like there was a bigger stipulation on the line. Porque for all this time, que, like Dominic was being a douchebag to his dad.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I think it would have been cool if he's like, all right, well, we're wrestling at Mania, but we're upping the stakes. Your hair versus my mask. And then do a classic máscara versus cabellera from Lucha Libre. But hey man, that's just me.
I love how we did that. You started with that, and I turned it into the whole like, in theory of the story where like he loses his hair, and then like he covers up in shame like CM Punk did, and he wears the mask and eventually becomes good, and then Dom's like the new Ray.
Right.
I don't think he needs to be called Rey Mysterio Junior like.
Mm-hmm. Which was like Dom.
My dum. Dude, I'm surprised like him and Rhea, the storyline has gone this far.
Yeah.
She really seduced him and like all this. It's like
She definitely helped to add layer to his character because when he was just like the serious kid, lucky to be there.
Look at good
God,
shoes.
was he fucking
like Cody when he first
boring
went in.
ass. Yeah, a little
Just
bit.
garbage.
And also another factor of why the storyline has a little bit of weight to it is because it spans a long time, especially because we've seen Dominic as a kid.
For years.
Yeah, there's multiple storylines with involving him, like custody and this and that.
Even when I first heard he was wrestling, I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah,
and like,
like,
my
but
boy's growing on
I
me.
think what also I liked was the idea of him becoming the next Mysterio, like him.
Someone
wearing the
taking on
thing.
the mantle.
Exactly. And I feel like if it was like ending that match with that, I feel like that would have been such a perfect last match for Mysterio. Like, you can't have the perfect entrance, have the perfect ending, have a perfect great match. You can't get anything better than that. Fucking better than Undertaker.
Come on.
Hey man, he could have retired at one point and then he did it.
He made
it
hurt
then
him.
Fucking pulled a Tom
came back,
Brady.
and then he didn't.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Like he did this to himself because like at one point he's like, I don't want to be the guy that's like I should have retired at this point and like instead of embarrassing myself I'm like, dog,
That's what you're doing.
yeah.
Can you get a little?
Oh. Yeah, I got you.
He wants a pocket full of sunshine. And while he's doing that, you know what?
Do 1G.
I think I'm gonna do a quick little. Let's go this one. Because you know what? This is a podcast for stoners and stonettes.
Stonettes.
Cero miedo.
Oh shit. I think I'm gonna heat it up a little more. But I'm just a theory.
You're not a scientist,
You got
right?
the little ball?
The match itself, it was cool, man. It was cool seeing Ray beat the dope shit out of Dom.
When he threw the water in his sister's face.
Dude.
Dude, yeah.
She drank that, dog.
Yeah, dude, honestly. I don't think she knew that. I don't think that was scripted, dude.
You think he just did it?
I think she just did it just to, like, make it more pizzazzy. To make it, like, more pizzazzy and shit.
Jesus, they don't look burgers.
You see what I mean? Like, it happened to me. If you can, if it's still
There's a bit in there, yeah.
No, actually, no, he's getting a pull.
Yeah, he's getting a pull. Never really smoked dabs out like that, you know? This is like the first, like...
Dude, once I started, I can't get off.
He has an industrial grade torch from Home Depot.
I do. Nice, dude.
Jesus.
That's a shitty.
I mean, you could check if there's still another hit in there.
You go ahead, because I'm
Did we go deep into the entrances or not? Did we go deep into the entrances or not? Did we just mention
not
that?
really.
I really like Dominic's, and it's he like really is leaning into
What's
the
your
prison.
favorite entrance of night one?
Oh, definitely Ray.
Ray caught my attention.
Yeah.
Ray's entrances.
I think when it comes to entrances on night one. Okay. Side question. Name your honorable mentions for like best costumes both nights.
Ooh.
So like top 3.
I don't know. I can't remember the names. Give me something.
Ray's in there.
Ray's in there. It's the.
I like Dom, the velvet kind of like shit he had on.
That was cool.
That looked pretty good.
Asuka.
That was night 2.
I was.
He said he didn't. Asuka, I like hers.
Good, yeah.
Hers was nice.
Fucking Cody coming out like Homelander.
Dude.
Yeah,
That was really good with the wing and stuff. And I was like, oh.
Both entrances were cool.
Thing is, I would rather have him stay good. He could become like a Cap type of thing, but then again,
Do we need
that
Captain
Homelander.
America?
We already had him with John Cena, dog.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess.
You would think this motherfucker was a cop if he wasn't a wrestler.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The way he looks. The cut you thought he had.
Yeah.
That's why everyone bought him as a Marine.
And then he's got that American tattoo.
He has a tattoo?
Who, Cody? Yeah. Or are you talking about Cena?
I'm talking about Cena.
I'm talking about Cena.
Get out of here, Cody lover.
Cody looks like he could be like a pilot. No.
Like an airplane pilot? Just a regular pilot?
I'm thinking too hard.
Alright,
We got off topic.
yeah, did we finish night 1?
No, we haven't.
Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair.
Yep, that's the next
What a
match.
fucking match.
Fantastic match.
And you know what? This was a more traditional layout of a match. How they... No, but...
Jeez. Hi. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, we're good. No, but this was more traditional where it started slow, they went into more technicals, a couple, this and that, down and day. And then, and then it got off, and then like you didn't know who was gonna take it. They were doing crazy stuff. 5 out of 5. For a women's match?
Damn.
Wow. Okay, I'm ranking it as a women's match. And I feel like they should get, not that they're different than men, but I feel like there's things that men do that women... They both have their disadvantages and advantages. So I'm ranking it out of all the women's matches I've watched. And that's a 5 out of 5.
It was a fantastic match. I loved it. I'm a bigger fan of Rhea, so I was really rooting for her.
Dude, yeah, all off.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I don't know if that's PG.
Exactly. Nope, what do you think, Space Tofu?
Was that a spell? Are you conjuring something?
I don't know. At this point...
Yes, a beautiful
Hey.
What does he do?
And then, me personally, match of the night.
Yeah.
Really?
It was fantastic.
I like the main event.
Not even the main event?
No, don't get me wrong. I like the main event, but Me personally, I feel like the co-main was slightly better. That's just me.
Wow. In terms of what?
The match itself.
The quality?
Yeah. The storyline, I would give it to the main event, but the match itself, I'd give it to Rhea and
you know what? And
Charlotte.
I don't like Charlotte, but I respect her on a wrestler level because she can wrestle.
Yeah.
She's really good at it, and I'll give her that. She still don't look too good to me though.
I'd give it a 5 stars though.
Not a cup of tea.
I will give it a 5 out of 5.
I'll give it a 5 stars.
Wow, 5 stars still
without their.
And with that, we're moving into the main event. The Usos.
You just skipped on that, man.
The Usos versus the what are they? Whatever little independent.
Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, exactly.
The Canadians.
The Canadians.
Oi, oi, oi. That's not them.
No, that's not them.
I bet you don't know what country that is.
I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. No, I'm gonna give it a. I don't remember, dude.
Damn.
You got a 5 out.
No,
Can't
hold
remember
on.
it. I don't know. It might not be good for you.
Let me think about
How
it.
high were you too?
Dude, I was looking back. It was long. It was a long time.
night.
It's
For the longest.
What happened? Can you refresh my memory on what happened in that match?
Sammy and Kevin there were some good spots. I'd give it a 4.5.
I give it a 4.5.
There were some spots on the cuando they picked Kevin on the announce table and then they just slammed them on the announce table.
Yeah.
And then it looked like they were gonna pin Sammy, I think it was at the time.
And the way they tortured Jimmy too, or Jay, I mean, in the ring.
Oh,
the
at the
stunner,
end.
and then like just kicked him fucking
Kick
in
after
the
kick
face.
after kick.
Yeah.
Whew.
It was a crescendo for Sammy. But with the whole like
Wait,
the
what
way the
about
actual main event
Monday
ended.
Night Raw?
It's like, well,
You're not wrong.
you don't even know what I said.
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Jeez. Alright, what's next?
Night 2, guys.
Oh wait. Night 1 overall. What do you give it?
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. I think 4 out of 5 is fair. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. There was only one bad match.
That's what I'm saying.
All the matches were good.
It's okay, like all the
either
botches.
good to great. Matches.
No, all the botches were saved for night 2.
That's true.
That's true. I was just gonna say, like, night 1, no botch at all.
Yeah, no, like nothing. Everyone
Nothing.
off with a hitch.
Yeah.
I think it's the Sunday curse.
Could be.
You think maybe?
I don't know.
That's just a theory.
Because if they were to do it on Saturdays, like UFC does their pay-per-views, but I mean, like, I don't know. You can keep going.
So we move on to
Come
night.
on. So night 2 is the Roman Reigns. No.
No.
They put it first, so this is night.
It's Brock Lesnar versus
Almost.
It was almost good.
That was good.
That's a good one, yeah.
I feel
fine.
bad for saying it. I don't
I
mean
think
to
just
be
give you a whole
disrespectful, but I mean, I could have just, I just could have seen that tonight on Raw. You know,
Yeah.
it was one of those matches, and it's like it didn't need to be on the biggest pay-per-view of them all.
No, dude, it wasn't
Just because
even
the two
nothing
giant
like
creatures, it's like I mean, it's a squash match.
that. And not even that, like, if it's gonna be WrestleMania, alright, it's because, hey, maybe it'll be good.
Oh wait, hold on. Pat McAfee versus Miz.
Oh, that did happen. It's the
1.
I give it a 2.
0-0. All right, let's go.
No, it was.
I
Yeah,
give
it was
it a-
whatever.
I'll give it
whatever.
1.
It wasn't even a full match.
Yeah, it was 1. I 1 star.
It was just a celebrity thing.
All right, next.
It was more entertainment.
So, anything else to say about Almost versus Brock? The feat of strength is impressive, but at the minute it's like, I've seen this.
No, I didn't even see the match. I was late.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
if
you really
can imagine
don't.
it in your head, that's exactly what happens.
Okay. I take your word for
If
it.
anything, it might be better.
It might be better at this point.
I'll leave it at that.
I'm just kidding. WWE, if you need a writer or anything,
There's something.
call your boy.
Yeah.
Alright,
If you want to make it good, let us know.
Anyways.
No.
No, pero,
shooting for it. Pow,
So the women's match, tag team women's match.
Yeah.
Fucking 2 out of 5.
Yeah, too. It was there.
No, yeah, that was highly disappointing. Because
That
it was
bitch
getting
like
good,
this small.
and it just got ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? And she needs to, like, at least, like, pull the arm back a bit.
To make it look
Make it
real.
To make it look real, because that is, like, she's just doing this.
Yeah, I know what you're doing, dog. Like,
Yeah. It's tough when they do that. Or, like, when they do the sleeper. Or, like,
I mean,
guillotine.
dude.
And, like, they're still on their feet. I'm like, 10 seconds max.
You'd be fucking out.
Yeah, dude. That shit's tight. I like it. You know?
Wow.
No. You didn't hear it. Jamie?
Yeah, I'd give it 2 out of 5. It was,
Yeah, we'll get to the next one.
He's over here lost in his own world. Jesus.
No, pero, yeah, we're in fucking... Isn't it the triple threat and a continental champion match, no?
Okay, now talk about matches.
Gunther, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus. I would say if not for the main event, this would be the match of the night. You know?
Yeah. I
I'd
can
say
see that.
highlight top 3 matches of the whole weekend. I'd say this match
it was
right here.
really good.
Very good, Gunther. You know, always.
It was a great feat of strength between 3 great European wrestlers who were keeping it stiff, real, and rambunctious.
Like those 3 are Vikings right there.
Boy, you dude, I'd say they'd be
Especially
dog shit,
McIntyre.
actually.
Just like, huh.
Insert that one clip of Brave when the guy can't speak and they can only
myself.
Exactly. Stakish. Hey man, shout out to all of
The only
European
thing
fans.
is, like, that's an actual real dialect.
Yeah, I know. It's like
And
a
I've
real
actually looked at
something.
what he's saying, what he actually said, and then when I hear it, and I had to repeat it, and I'm like, oh, I think, yeah, he did say that. So it's like, okay.
That's how mumble rap works. You know?
No, but, alright.
Hey.
So, yeah, what do you guys think? Triple threat match. I give it
Solid
5 out of 5, yeah.
Also, so
I can't go
I
with
will
the
take
same
it
run.
también. The ending surprised me. I really thought that they were going to give
Dude,
the
yeah.
Sheamus the big win.
Especially when he had that pop, and I'm like, alright, he got it.
Especially considering everything that happened after the night. I figured they'd give somebody a steer change, and no. They were like, alright, we're sticking with our boys. I'm like, okay.
Pero también, like, after his match at Rumble, the way he's, like, pushed through to be, like, the last 2, I think this solidified him as, like, a legit, like, motherfucker.
Oh, no, for sure. Don't get
know?
me wrong. I'm not mad that he won. The only reason why I'm slightly surprised is because the King of the Ring is coming up. And I really think homie's going to be in it, and I can see him winning. Pero, I don't know if he would still hold the IC.
Wins.
Although that'd be cool. Imagine he still has the IC title and then champion versus champion with if Roman's still doing it.
Do you think if people were saying that if anyone's gonna take it from him, it's Gunther?
That'd be a good match.
That's a very good match.
Hard hitting. He chopped the shit out of him. Plus, he's got his own group, Imperium.
Yeah. Hey man.
That's interesting. I like
Clash
that.
at the Castle.
Hey man,
Book it right now.
You need to watch Raw
I do gotta watch Raw.
after this?
We don't have Raw anymore.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Isn't it on a subscription, or
Nah.
which one?
Because of the Lord of who we mooch for, no
said,
longer
hey,
Payo.
He said no more crumbs.
He
And
said
then
Tito
we're like,
Nacho no
okay.
bueno. No.
Like we were gonna grab another something to eat, and then it's like, no, get out of here.
So sorry you're waiting my home.
No, I'm just kidding.
So, what subscription service is it?
Hulu.
Well, that's the one
That's
that we
what
were using
we
anyways.
were using,
Oh,
yeah.
it's the live TV though.
Live TV.
Ah,
Yeah, it's like pity.
God damn it!
Hey Jimmy, we don't need any of this.
If you guys want to donate to the homies,
There we go. Here's the. What's it
here's the cash app.
called? Cash app. Yeah.
Venmo is also available.
Jesus Christ.
He's a funny guy, man. John, if you haven't met him, he's fucking funny.
No, but oh yeah.
It's all jokes, but I need the money.
All right, so yeah, 5 out of 5, the triple threat. I'd say next match is the Hell in a Cell. No, Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Asuka.
Ahsoka Tano.
It's the
I'd give it a 3.
solid 3.5, I think.
I think the people had just seen a lot already and like weren't prepared for another good match. So there was a lot of quietness.
It was
so
a
far
little
the show
bit-
was off to a rough start already.
Yeah.
You know?
It was,
Because when was the Shane gimmick?
Oh no, that was.
That was like before the main event, no?
Yeah, that was before.
it's somewhere, I don't remember. Honestly.
Okay, but Asuka, and what'd you think of it?
I liked it.
I thought it was good. I thought it was competitive. It could have liked a little more like big spots, like power and like shit like that, but
Oh,
I was rooting for Asuka. People had cool entrances. They had the little
I just think
the
it's
armies
so
with them.
funny how Shane just came in and did a Shane thing. It's like, okay, on a WrestleMania thing.
On the biggest stage of them all.
Okay.
He was looking good,
Yeah.
but it just one bad turn and that's it. Do you think Vince is in the back just laughing his ass off like, ha? Now you know what it feels like.
You think all this because he forgot to stretch right before going out?
Absolutely, or he's just not conditioned.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
He's an old guy.
Because he hasn't wrestled in a minute. I mean,
Not to mention, that's why I always fear for like when like we want John Cena to wrestle, but like it's been a while. He's not conditioned like in
And
that
he's
wrestling
gotta act,
thing.
man. He can't take big moves because if he's injured, then they gotta stop production and all.
That's true.
So that's why I feel like a last big match with him, I don't think is possible because of his acting. Now, if he takes a break from acting, decides that all right, let me take these 6 months or a year, focus on this, then I'll, after that recover, go back out. But that's on him.
He's got a bill
Why?
now. Wow, man, dude.
So the point is, guys.
38 minutes that you'll like rather you couldn't.
no, we'll keep that in.
I don't know, man.
So wait, Bianca
I'm just
versus
leaving it
Asuka.
Come on.
Out of 5, I give it
the
a.
funny.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
For which one, Asuka and...
Mm-hmm.
I give it 3.5.
Yeah, ladies did good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they
You went with the
solid showing.
lightest. I think Asuka had one of the best costumes entrances.
She did.
The whole weekend. So, shout out to her.
Shout out to like whoever created that fucking robe she had on. Oh,
Yeah, the robe and
Put
the
that on.
beginning mask. Oh,
all look
Nice.
great. Reminded us of Three Ninjas. If any of you have watched that, comment down below. Let us know.
You know
That's
what it
a
is.
deep dive right there. Have you ever watched? Well, we're at. Have you ever watched Skateboard Kid 2?
Oh.
Let me know. We gotta chop it up.
Honestly, let us
See,
know.
you don't even know.
I don't
That's
know.
deep. That's a deep cut.
All right, next episode. Next episode. Next match. Hell,
next time.
the Hell in a Cell. Edge versus Finn Balor.
Not what it could have been, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it was a little hyped up.
What's it called? The ladder spot is they killed it a little bit.
Yeah.
Them having to stop
Then
it.
they killed fucking Finn. I mean,
Yeah. And
Have
people were
anyone
like,
seen
oh,
the
yeah,
picture?
but it's like, hey, yeah, like, and he needed to at least get a little bit of something in there. That way it doesn't open up more.
yeah. We won't show it for like legal purposes, but just go to his Instagram.
Yeah.
It's there.
It's a
Nasty cut, like a good like 5 inches.
little gash right there on his head. It's like,
Shout out to Finn.
he's
Keep
a tough guy.
safe.
He's a tough
Speedy
guy.
recovery.
You know?
Yeah. But entrances, would you like better?
I thought they were both okay.
I thought they were both good. Wait, no, I thought Edge's costume looked great. Right? Because he had the wings, no?
Oh, that's
That
true.
was
Never
cool.
mind. Edges was cooler,
That
right?
was
I like
cool
the Edges over Balor's, me personally.
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
wish I would have stayed Brood Edge, because then he goes back to On this day.
No, I like that they brought that song back.
It's a good song though.
How can you not? It's fucking amazing.
It's probably his last Mania at the man.
Yeah, it looks like he's returning to
He's just gotta turn it in, dog. Let someone else, Damian, have the spotlight.
Oh, for sure. Alright, well, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Before all of this, shout out Chad Gable for picking up Braun Strowman like it was fucking nothing, like a sack of potatoes. When he rolled him over and then just...
Dude.
That was impressive.
Shout out to that guy. He is a wrestler.
He is indeed.
I'd say I give Edge versus Finn Balor a good 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 or 4.
I give it a solid 3.
I give it a 3, yeah.
I wish it would have been more bigger spots, I feel, considering Hell in a Cell.
I wish they would have gone outside them in and broken like an announce table with them in. Or maybe it's just like too many announce tables broken already.
Me, considering how they really didn't do that much with Hell in a Cell, I think it would have been better if they would have just brought back the Ambrose Asylum, but use like Edge's name in there. And then do
Edge. Edge me in the asylum.
Edge me out.
Edge me out.
Alright. I'd say, yeah, 3.5. So, on to the main event. We get the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, versus...
What? He's so excited.
Your tribal
acknowledge
chief.
it properly. Apologize.
No. We get the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, versus...
Acknowledge him.
That's it.
Versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Fix my eye.
5 out of 5.
Yeah. Actually, you know, his name is not Roman Reigns. It's Roman Retains.
Wow.
Because that's what he does. Acknowledge him.
This guy became a fanboy quick. Right after he was.
None of
This is
down. No,
It's for the
no.
bit.
Not
It's for
even
the bit.
I
both
just
are
wanna
believers,
say
but I'm
for
still
the
here.
record.
I'm not becoming.
No, I want to say for the record,
It's for
it
the
took them
boys.
forever to believe. I told them since the beginning. I told them from
Here's
the
my thing.
beginning.
Here's my thing. Can I was a big fan of him
No.
when he was in the Shield. Fantastic. After that, boy, was he lost like a sheep.
And
Wandering
bullshit.
off, yeah. It took him a fat minute, but hey, once he paired up with Paul Heyman, boy, did he take him to another level. Jesus, guy.
I'm gonna heat it up for you.
I'm okay.
If my only pickle with the I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, let me know why.
You know what? I'm gonna give him a 4.5 out of 5 because
he's a
I feel
fanboy.
like fucking Solo should have never been there. Okay. Look, I have no
It's his two
gripes
personalities
about
fighting.
the tribal chief. I feel like he's a good wrestler, but I feel like he should back that up by executing and finishing off the matches
that up.
on his own. Stop cheating. Stop using other people.
That's
I
the
If you're
just
thing.
strong enough, you could defeat on your own. I just want a classic match
I
where
just pulled
it's
my quad.
a legal finish. I just want a legal finish. One of these days, you
He
know.
wants to finish on someone who's legal. Is what you're saying?
Come on.
Barely
Come
legal?
on, man.
Wow. I don't know. This is getting close there.
I'll give it a 5 out of 5 because man, you know how many times we thought the match was gonna end? Like 4 times.
Nah,
And we
had me
kept
on my
going.
toes.
It almost so even the last one I thought could he kick out? I don't know.
I thought, yeah, at one point I really thought Cody had it. I was like, this
For
is
a
Yeah.
it.
second, I'm like, oh wow.
That's
The
it.
near falls were there.
But then I saw Solo. I'm like,
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, alright, that's a little cheap, you know?
yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I feel like
You know,
that was just cheap, and you can see him
gonna
back
be
up.
losers, am I right?
But like the way they did it, it just felt like the cheapest thing. Like Cody kind of just backed up to the corner, waiting for something, and then he just comes out. All the way gets in, then bounces. Like that is the cheapest thing ever. At least do it a different way.
Is he
That's
really
better.
gonna win it on his first year? What is he, CM Punk? Ooh. And on that note,
You know what though? What's funny in hindsight? Like after like the pin, I can imagine like him backstage with Triple H and like so like yeah, I can see me as the winning against Roman Reigns, and then Triple H like, remember what you did as the AEW with the throne? You thought that shit was sweet?
it's a shit sweet around here. You thought shit sweet? That's fucked.
Nah, boy.
That's fucked.
He made him eat as the pin there, and he did, because he
Yeah.
likes it. He's like, okay.
Alright, well, I give it a 4.5 out of... No, I'll give it a 5 out of 5. I'll give it a 5 out of 5.
Because of Roman.
But that cheap ending, I just think it was a great match. I didn't like the ending, though. But whatever.
But let us know how you feel.
I guess we all have to acknowledge the tribal chief.
No, I'll give you that. It's for como dices tú, as a guy as powerful as según, you'd imagine he can do it by himself.
I would hope so. And you know what? I give him respect for doing it with Sammy. No, he finished it on his own.
Yeah, that match he did.
Yeah. And the fact that, and I like that, and the way they did it wasn't cheap because they came in and he still kicked out. So I was like, okay, this is the good stuff here. This is the meat. This is the main course I've been waiting for.
This is the meat of
This is the thing. They've been beating around the bush, but now they're giving us it directly.
Eat around the bush like you eat around the tush.
Look at that beard really coming out,
I
man.
gotta trim this bitch. Yeah.
No, it's really
Look,
get a
it's
brush,
nice.
bro.
No.
I got one, bro.
No, my shit's pubic.
Do you remember who Giant Gonzalez was?
Yeah. No.
Right there.
Come on. And on that note,
I think I hear the music.
Wait.
if anything.
Night 2 is let's give it a 1 out of 5, and then
1 out of 5.
overall. So Night 2, I would give it a solid 3.
3 out of 5.
Yeah.
4 if you want to like give all the weight to like the main event, but even
All
like
right, for the whole weekend though, out of 1 through 10,
Oh, out of 1 through 10.
7.
I gave it a 7.5.
7.5 I feel was fair, yeah. Night 1 really
8?
carried that.
Yeah,
show.
8 if you want to put all the weight on the night 1, but
Yeah, if you want to put
Overall.
all the way on.
it was a good show.
Don't get me wrong, it was a great show.
Yeah.
But it's just Night 1 was better.
Little things could have been, just little things would have changed, and it would have.
But I think that's the name of the game, no?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, WrestleMania 1.
I mean, they got us to watch, so...
Yeah.
We should do an episode where we talk about like matches where you feel like the other person should have won, or matches where I don't know, I'm lost.
I like that.
I'm lost without you. Anyway, you can find me at JRosa Tutorials on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. You can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at 6A_A_13. I chose one to find you.
You can find me over in Japan studying with the monks and Jackie Chan.
Wow.
Cut that.
No, but
Cut it. And you can find me at NachoPX0 on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and then John's mom's bed.
Oh, wait,
And that, you didn't hear that here.
You can follow us at Homies in the Hallway on all the platforms you find available, whatever you want to listen to. Just pick something, it don't matter. But also share, let your friends know about us, please. Don't keep us to yourself. I know we're special, but come on, spread out the word. Come on.
Better no.
Play something, Morty.
Jesus.
Something. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.
As
Bye.
always, I look to bid you all
Adieu.
and in case we don't see you,
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
and good night. Bang.